Hello, it's me, British Legion. I'm getting worse with my hands, I can't control them. I've been doing a bit of Blood Bowl today, so I'll show you what I've been up to. I have painted two test figures, the Ringo sort of thing. I have to paint a test figure. And so I've got them to show you. I've done an orc and I've done a human player. I'm not particularly happy with the sculpts, but I suppose I can't really complain because the game does come from the early 90s, I think, 93, I think, might be wrong, second edition. I'd love them to bring out a new version of it, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Eh? Can you imagine the sculpts, what they look like? But anyway, before I do that, I watched some weird videos last night. Well, not very good videos, but like they sort of tickled my fancy a bit. Pinky's one in particular, when he brought out that strange pen smoking device at the end. That's funky, that is, I'll tell you. God, he hasn't come back to me. I left a little message on a comment saying that you'll be on a toadstool mushroom next video talking to Alice in Wonderland. Pinky with his wise words. God bless him. Just watched Courage is Honour's video. Poor Tom's trying to get his bits to stick. Hope that all sets off alright, so he can get on painting it. Just watched that actually. And what else have I been doing? As I say, I went to Knoll House yesterday. That was fun. Tomorrow, might be going somewhere else. We might be going to. Well, I'll keep it as a secret. So, depends on what happens with the weather and that. We might be going to another. I think even better. It's even better. It's like a motet something. I'll tell you. Tell you later. I'm waffling. I ain't had a waffle for ages, have I? Really, proper waffle. So I've been doing the bases as well, the boards for this Blood Bowl, and I've got two to the same stage, and then the middle panel is up to the next stage, and the stage after that I'll show you in a minute anyway, because I'll be flocking it. The final bit will be I'll be flocking the little bits and bobs. So anyway, I'll show you these figures and then I'll show you the boards. All right, cheers. Right. These are the boards that I've been doing. So what I've done, I've painted all this paint's the foundation, old foundation paints. Oh bugger! I might leave this in. Oh dear, that was the missus keeping a check on me to make sure I'm not doing anything silly. But anyway, yeah. So what I was saying, I've done the end zone in like a stone because it's like primitive, isn't it? It's, then you know. So that will be all highlighted, dry brushed. That's the wash on it now that's drying. So you can see it drying in the recesses. Basically, I'm not going to tell you what colour it is because I can't pronounce it. But it's an old foundation paint and it's just a dark brown. And then I put a brown wash on it. That's going to get a black wash. Same with this one. That's all up to the same again, but this one, the middle panel, has gone a stage further. The wash has dried and I've painted the well, there you go, see what you think. You can't really, I might get the camera around in a minute, and I've painted all the motif in the middle, and that's had a light dry brushing of like a light brown as well on top. And then I'll be putting the tram lines in, you know, midfield goal lines, and then I'll do the flocking, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Probably early next week. Another thing that made me put a smile on my face is the son's comment saying that he'd love to have visited that place, and that would be awesome if he ever comes over. I'll take you there. And he said he'd be walking around puffing away. Awesome. Anyway, I'll show you these figures. Right, here's the figure. This is the human player, and I have to take my hat off to Jason Pryor. He actually gave me the idea for this. He did one of the librarian Space Marines or Grey Knights in a Buzz livery, Buzz Lightyear. And I thought, awesome. He done a lovely paint job, and so I thought I've nicked his idea, and I might do the human players as. I just can't gel with these models though. I really can't. I'm not happy with it, to be honest, but it looks okay. It will do the job on the field. And this one's the all player. He looks like Father Christmas, but the black still got a black wash on it, and I'll probably do a couple of highlights. But you can't. I don't know. You don't know. I've seen there's some third party manufacturers that make Blood Bowl players, and they do the bunny girls, and then they do the nuns. I'm really quite interested in the nuns. They look pretty cool. And also, I think 4 Gaming, they do some steampunk type Bretonian sort of players. They look interesting. I might give them a go. But anyway, food for thought. Okay, so that's about it for me. I'll leave you alone this evening. Take care.